So a week ago, we had Gladiator Beast get first place at one of my locals. Now you're probably like, "Whoa, Robbie, nah, that's not possible. There's no frickin' way." Well, let me tell you here that you can do some pretty cool stuff with this deck. Um, in your more meta sense, you get access to Apex Avion and company. You can also Buster Luck your opponent. Huh. Interesting, by the way. So, Gladiator Beast, piloted by Raymond over here, and he's been on this channel before. We corrected a couple things before, but it's definitely really cool to see that Raymond Harrington's doing very good at locals right now. So let's talk about Gladiator Beast, shall we? So we do play the one Dragon Buster, the Destruction Sword. That way you can lock your opponent's extra deck, not allowing them the chance to play the game. Yada yada yada. It's so easy. And then we have the one Gladiator Beast, a Thorax. Now I'm going to be honest with you. The one thing I don't like about Glads is they feel slow. Slow. But other things will kind of get around that. So a Thorax here. If this card is special summon by the effect of Gladiator Beast, you get to send a Gladiator Beast monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, except for a Thorax. And this card's level and name become the same as the monster sent. So you can drop the bestiary out of the deck, do some cool things. And every Gladiator Beast has that clause of, at the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, you can shuffle it into the deck and special summon the Gladiator Beast. Do not be like the one friend of mine that thinks these all stack onto the same chain. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and resolving them. That's not how they work. They all resolve individually during the battle phase. Alright, so do not get that miscued. And I think it's very important to understand that. Because if you didn't play during old Gladiator Beast Day format, you might not know that. Now, Augustus. This has probably become one of the best Gladiator Beast cards in modern day. So if this card is special summoned by the effect of Gladiator Beast, you can special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your hand in defense position. And then it goes back into the deck during the end phase. Easy peasy. Okay? And then same thing, the end battle phase, it attacked or was attacked. You can shuffle one Gladiator Beast monster into your deck and then special summon something not named Augustus, because they don't want you to go, haha, I can tag into Augustus through my own effect. So they definitely were good there. Besticles here. The only thing we care about is he can toggle into Harry Gary down here. And his only purpose in life is to break spells and traps. But he is the fusion component needed to get to the bigger bird. One copy of Darius, generic special summon extender from the graveyard. Will combo with a Thorax, actually. So if you bring out a Thorax and dump, you can once again combo extend into Darius to revive. It's kind of cute. We have one quest, or yeah, I never have gotten this guy's name right. The only thing in life that we do, we target a Gladiator Beast card in our graveyard, add it back to the hand. You would use to combo this up with the War Chariot to recycle the War Chariot for the additional negates on the opponent's stuff. We don't do that anymore. There's no point. We have the one copy of Noxus here. Keep in mind that this is a level 5. So when your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card, and if you do, change the attack target to this card and proceed to damage calculation. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is special summoned by the effect of Gladiator Beast, you can send a Gladiator Beast monster from your deck to the graveyard. Alright, so there's a lot going on here, but the thing that we care about is you basically have a hand-trapped Gladiator Beast that protects itself via battle, and then your opponent will go redirect attack on that, and they'll be like, well, you know, what am I supposed to do here? There's not really a lot. It's good that we have a card like this in our arsenal, but it's not a card that you're going to want to find yourself going, oh, I'm going to play 3 of this. You know what I mean? Because it's not that good. And then we have the one copy of Vesperius here. So at the start of the damage step, if your Gladiator Beast monster battles a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Alright, so free extender. You can only use the effect of Vesperius once per turn this way. And then while you control this card, special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, all monsters you control will get a 500 attack boost. And at the end of the battle phase, this card battled, it gets tag on out into something not named Vesperius. So pretty easy here. Now, The cheese here, we have the one Apex Avion and the one Thunderbird. You guys understand the loopability of this. You will just go loops, brother, loops, and then get free negates. And we are playing the triple copies of the Rescue Rabbit. The thing that they gave Glads that a lot of old decks wish they had, we have a vanilla engine. This one-eyed bear is an aggressive hunter that strikes down its prey with the powerful swipes of its claws. No one can bear the brunt of this tremendously fast and heavy blows. So you're on a 1900 vanilla body here that you bring out 2 of these and you basically start combo with this. And then we have the triple copies of Test Tiger here. Test Tiger is our very old extender here. We bring it on out and then we go, okay, you control face of Gladiator Beast, special summon this. Tribute this card, target a face of Gladiator Beast monster you control, shuffle the target into the deck and special summon a Gladiator Beast, and treat it as if it was summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast. So this will also start your combos. I mean, you're playing Gladiator Beast, you don't have a lot of cool combos, but you know, this is essentially what your deck does. Now, spells. We are going to be playing triple copies of Called by the Grave. Imagine you set up your entire field, you go Test Tiger into, you know, your Glad to start combo. Your opponent ashes you, and you're like, yeah, I'm just walk away from the table now. Like, that's literally the biggest problem I have with this. Now, we also have the triple copies of Gladiator Beast Comeback. So, special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or graveyard with a different type of the monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle. This is not a once per turn, which I found very interesting. Basically, you get to play 4 copies of Monster Reborn in your deck that also gives you a can't be destroyed by battle clause on your card. Triple copies of Proving Ground are generic Rhoda for the deck. No issues with this. You maximize this and you go to town. Alright? Now, Gladiator Beast Rejection. This is probably one of the other best cards that we have in our resource pool. So your opponent cannot target Gladiator Beast monster you control with card effects. So this would basically create a generic blanket. They can't Cerberus your big guys. If a Gladiator Beast monsters is special summoned from your main deck, except during damage step, you can special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck with a different type, the monster you control in defense position. So this will basically allow you to start capitalizing on extending out more Gladiator Beast. Now, we've had other effects similar to this in the game. A lot of people, I guess, might not be aware of this, but we do have cool things like this in the game. In the past, what was it? Yang Zing Path was one of them. There you just be like, pop 1, you get 2 more. It was really annoying. But in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh, this isn't horrible. We have 1 Monster Reborn, triple copies of the Triple Tactics talent, honestly. The purpose of this, if you get hand trapped and you watch your your rabbit get ashed, you're like, okay, cool, I control 2, you can hand rip from your opponent. You got some things you can do. We have triple Unexpected Die, so special summon out our guys here. And then we have our 5th copy of the Monster Reborn to make sure that we can play the game effectively. Extra deck here, we have our Mr. Buster Lock / Bird Enabler. And then we have the 2 Test Panther. So 2 Gladiator Beasts, or 2 monsters including Gladiator Beasts. On Link Summon, you can add a Gladiator Beast card. Alright, so you can add Rejection or Proving Ground. Or, excuse me, can't add Proving... Oh, no. Gladiator Beast card. Alright, well, can't search for this. Disregard me. From your deck to your hand. Then you can target a Gladiator Beast monster you control. Shuffle that Gladiator Beast monster into the deck. Special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster with a different original name from that monster. And, of course, this will be treated as being special summoned. I wish this was on a Link of 1. This is kind of, I guess, their way of balancing, but alright. We have 1 Sovereign, 1 Link Spider, 1 IP, 1 Appaloosa, the 1 Access Code, the 1 Dingrisu, and then Editor. I still think this is probably the best card in our deck. 2 level 5s to make it for Gladiator Beast. Must be first special summoned by shuffling the above back. Cannot be used as fusion material because they don't want you to contact out into this. And then once per turn, you can special summon a Gladiator Beast fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring effects. So we can get into Heraclinos for negations. We can get into Geysaris for popping. Or, we can go into Mr. Big here. So this is 1 Vesperius plus 2 Gladiator Beast monsters. Must be first special summoned from, the extra deck by shuffling the above. Once per turn, your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, and negate that activation if you do destroy it. You choose the targets for your opponent's attacks. At the end of the battle phase of this card battle, shuffle this card in the extra deck, and then you get to special summon one Gladiator Beast. Inherently, it is a neg to make this thing, but your negation effect is even better. So, like, that's what you value here. Extra deck here, we have triple Droll and Lockbird, triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple Forbidden Droplet, triple Lightning Storm, and triple copies of Infinite Permanence. We're having up Mr. Raymond's deck list for everybody. So what do you guys think about Gladiator Beast? Please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and we'll guys them out.
Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.